What is good, Foundation Nation, and welcome to Falling Creek Park, where today Trevor and I are going to be doing the Lefty Disc Golf Challenge. Let's get into it. So in case it wasn't already clear, we're going to be playing disc golf with only our left hand. That includes putting. It's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to play into the short baskets out here. We're going to do a 6-hole challenge because we don't really know how long our left hand's going to be able to stay up and or hold up, I guess I should have said. And we want to be able to use our left hands tomorrow. That's what I'm getting at. So we're only going to play 6 holes out here. Should be a fun video though. We threw a few warm-up shots. It's going to be, if nothing else, funny to watch. So let's get into it. I already said that. You know what I mean. Let's do it. All right, hole 1 out here is 225 feet. Go straight and then over to the right a little bit. One thing that is kind of nice is it's just a backhand hyzer since we're throwing lefty. One thing that's not very nice is it's a 25-mile-an-hour headwind. I think I'm gonna have to go something pretty overstable actually, so I'm gonna switch discs. All right, let's do this. Going with the Thunderbird. High.
Uh-oh. Well, you got her on the tree though.
I got her on the tree. Normally I'd say easy 3, but lefty, I just don't know.
All right, I'm going felon. I'm just trying to put it out there and then let the disc fade for me. Ah! Same thing, too high. Pretty similar spot. So we'll see what happens from there. Didn't keep the nose down. All right, we're gonna just simple harp little upshot. Normally I'd be able to jump putt from here. So this is a part of my game I'm not even really used to doing right-handed. I'm still warming up my right hand by habit, even though I'm not using it. We're just gonna try and throw a little hyzer. You know, distance control was good there. I just yanked it a bunch, but like, I don't expect anything better. So that's not awful. Hopefully I can get up and down from there.
I'm doing the exact opposite of what I tell beginners to do, which is just sticking over stable. Because I know what these are gonna do. I can be consistent with them, and I'm not trying to get better, so I'm just here for the win.
You look like you know what you're doing though. Stance
I do,
looks
don't
good.
I?
Stance looks good.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna reach back, and then when I go to pull through, I'm like, never mind. This guy's never played before in his life. Like
Same
that.
spot. We are gonna follow each other around the course.
I'm a little closer.
Oh.
That 10 feet is gonna make a big difference.
This is where the game becomes, this is where the strokes are gonna be won and lost, is within 30 feet of the basket. Huge headwind. My goal is to try and keep it low and get to a tap in, and it is gonna be very difficult. It looks so easy. It's not gonna be. So I can't really spin the disc. Oh, wind stopped.
What do you mean the wind stopped?
It slowed down. The wind slowed down.
About?
The wind slowed down. You felt it. The gust calmed.
It didn't slow down.
Did you see my disc get affected? No. That was chess right there. I like the knee strategy though. Oh my gosh. That was
I was not trying to run that, but
really?
It kind of turned out decent.
Yeah, you should have had an easy.
Should have.
These are missable for sure.
Let's go.
All right.
Those are terrifying putts, lefty.
Let's go. Made the tap in.
Hole 2 out here, 400 about 15 feet. Normally this is where you can just open up, rip one out there. And but there's a big headwind and we're throwing lefty, so I'm assuming that we might make it to the top of the hill. Maybe. That's a big ask though, so most likely not. All right, I'm going with my lift here. New addition to the bag because I lost my previous understable disc. We're gonna see what this can get me with my lefty.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I feel like it's a mash. I actually, I had a little snap coming off my hand there, had a little flip up and ride to it. I'm happy.
That was great looking flight. Great looking flight. I'm going more ambitious. I'm gonna go more ambitious. I'm going with the Raider. It is a big headwind. I think I can generate some velocity. If I keep the nose down, this is crushed. If not, we'll see what happens. Just gotta keep the nose down. Okay, a big hyzer approach to that shot, but went pretty far.
Decent amount of distance.
It was pretty far. That just feels not good. I don't like it at all. My body does not know what that is, but it went somewhere. We'll take it.
I'll go with the same disc here.
Just replicate it, really.
Yeah, I just want to rip it out there. Oh, too high.
Oh, nose up.
Nose up and high. That really hurt the shoulder, not gonna lie to you. That one did not feel good. But okay, forward progress, slow and steady.
I'm going with the mid, going with the truth. I just gotta keep it on a little bit of hyzer and keep it low, nose down this time. I'm throwing these massive hyzers. This is not the shot right now.
You can't handle the truth.
All right. There it is.
Oh, Trevor.
Oh, fade. That's
That was a great
basket
shot.
height. It's basket height. A little wide, but I finally threw one a little bit lower, nose down. I should be able to get my 4 from there. We'll take it. We will take it.
Let's try this again. I'm gonna rotate my back foot back a little bit. So hopefully I don't pull it as bad.
I love that adjustment from you.
And just see what I can do here.
That is a pro's move right there. He's not bad. A little bit better than last time.
It was a slight improvement. Eventually I'm gonna just be throwing like this so that I don't, so then I'm releasing on the right angle. But you know, it is what it is.
All right, just trying not to get selfish here. Everything in me wants to try and make this putt, but I'm just gonna lay it up or try to. And that's gonna be what we do today.
So that's to take a stroke from me, right?
That's to take a stroke. Unless you make this.
No, I'm not gonna run it.
I wanna tempt you though.
Dark horse lefty scoob.
Oh, maybe that's a strategy too. Lefty scoober is probably a little easier of a
It's
motion
a little more comfortable.
than a putt, yeah. You're
It
kind
felt
of just,
a little better, kept it out of the wind. I'm sacrificing one stroke here. First off, Bedford Parks and Rec just like powder coated these
They look
baskets
great.
themselves. Super impressive work.
Probably had to do that after all the peanut butter we left on them.
Oh no, they didn't do anything to change.
That's a joke. We didn't leave
We
peanut butter
didn't
on
leave
'em.
peanut butter on the baskets. Please don't.
Hole 3, 285 through this gap and then up to the left. We now have to hit a gap for the first time. I'm gonna throw my forehand because I was throwing this straighter when I was trying to warm up with it. The only problem is I usually turf it. So I just need to get it, if I can get it in the air, this could work. I'm gonna go sheriff, see what happens. All right, out the gap. I did turf it as I thought I would, but it's out the gap and I should be able to get up and down from there or have a chance to, I should say. Not disappointed with that. We'll take it.
I, on the other hand, do not have a forehand. And I'm just trying to hit this gap. So I'm going with the sole, something that should fly pretty straight. Shouldn't really have to worry about it rolling down the hill. And I'm gonna just kind of see if I can't just get it out there, get an upshot. Dang it. That was a big ask, I'm not gonna lie to you.
At least you got a favorable kick.
I was not expecting to hit the gap and I didn't. All right, I'm gonna go with the lift. Try a little Annie shot, huh?
That's ambitious.
Very ambitious.
Yet you still got a gap to get out of here.
Elbow, Trevor. Trevor, I mean, that was a rip.
That's real good. Highs are out, but very good.
I think I just figured something out, man. I used my own advice and just elbow to drive through. Kind of hurt ripping off my fingers a little bit. That's how you knew you threw a good one.
All right, I'm gonna try the forehand again. My mission is to not turf this. I have plenty of ceiling to work with, so I'm gonna try and throw a high hyzer with the verdict. Should be nice and stable to help me. Up and down would be great here. Little skip. Okay, literally that's how it works. When I try to throw it super high, I throw it like still low, but you can see it pushed a bit.
I mean, the fact you're even throwing forehands is pretty insane.
That's almost putting range. It's still probably layup range, but we'll see. Not bad.
I've got to get this up and down, because if not, I'll lose another stroke. Oh my gosh.
That wasn't as close as you might have thought it was.
It looked like it about took your head off.
No, I could have stood right where I was.
Dang it. I just need to figure out like release point.
Now I want to back up a little bit. I keep forgetting that I can't stand so close to you.
I'm not throwing. I'm not throwing.
Okay.
Trevor writes left-handed. That's why he's got some good wrist action with his left.
I'm not right side dominant, or I'm not left side dominant at all.
No, but you write with your left hand. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why he has a good wrist. I don't have a good wrist with my left hand.
That's speculation. We don't know
I
the
mean, you can
science.
throw a forehand, I can't. That's not speculation. That's not speculation. Just gotta hope Trevor messes up. Keep forgetting we're only playing 6 holes, so I only got 3 holes after this to make up 2 strokes.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when I bang this putt quick, Connor. Connor, you ready? You rolling? Wind's low. I'm going for it. Ooh, it was dangerous.
What was dangerous about that?
Ooh. What was dangerous is it came out of my hand at basket height, and that was better than anything.
That was the last time it was at basket height, though.
You're not wrong. All right, well, so I'm up 2?
You're up 2.
Nice. I think my strategy here is I'm gonna try and throw forehand because the ground slopes down. So even if I throw one low, it's still gonna get somewhere and it's wide open. You know, why not? It's what the people wanna see. We're gonna go sheriff again. It's 400 feet, it's dead straight. You know, Connor's not even, he thinks, oh, they're lefties. They're not throwing that far. I hate to break it to you, but there is a tailwind and this is going 500 feet. I mean, I'm getting on to this one. Come on. You're ready, Connor. This one's going right into the side of your neck. I'm gonna get into this. This might, you might be like, do you ever see those baseball videos where a pitcher would throw and like blow out his elbow and like writhe around on the floor in pain? That is what you're about to see, but with my left arm. Yeah, baby, here we go.
I mean, that's a crush, Trevor.
That's pretty far out there, and I still haven't been able to get the height on it yet. But that's a good 250. I just threw that. I can get that up and down in theory.
All right, I'm sticking with my lift here. I think it's gonna be my best bet. Got a good tailwind. After that elbow idea on the last hole, I think I'm about to crush this.
This could be big. I'm expecting a hyzer flip under the basket from you here. Do something extraordinary.
I don't think I'm about to throw 400 feet. With
Do something extraordinary.
But you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna try.
Takes it wide.
I didn't mean to take it wide.
You
I just
ripped
have
it,
no
though.
control of my release angle.
You ripped it.
But I'm okay with that.
That's a
I'm
good
okay with that
250s.
shot. That's like
Yeah.
2 something out there.
That's a rip. All right, I think the forehand is just gonna be the play for a lot of my shots. I'm gonna try it again here. Little tailwind, so we're gonna go truth and just try and keep it up. That's all we're trying to do, just get good height on it. Oh my gosh, look at this.
I mean, how are you throwing lefty forehands like that?
That's up and down
Like,
from my
how
forehand,
did
no
you just do
problem.
that?
There's just no problem. How am I
That's
gonna get a
sickening.
little S turn out of that too? That's just insult to injury.
That was sickening. That was so good.
I thought I threw it in for a second.
Going my TL here. I'm gonna aim at this tree and try to use my rounding pull to my advantage.
About to throw that TL all over the chains. Okay. Pretty good.
Yeah. I think that's a new strategy. Aim like 75 feet right of where I'm trying to go, and then I'll pull it into the gap. I'm gonna try the lefty scoob, give it some height. I think that's my only chance of like making this right now, and I kind of need to make it because, well, I could lay up, but we have 2 holes to go after this. If I want a chance at winning, I gotta make a move at some point, and I feel like this is a good chance too. Nope.
Oof.
That's gonna
Tester.
be a serious tester with my lefty.
I'm definitely laying up now.
Also, blood on this disc,
That's sick.
and I'm not bleeding, but that's definitely blood, right? See it? Oh, I am bleeding. There it is.
What the heck?
There's the blood.
You're bleeding?
Yeah.
All right, we're just laying this up.
Roll. Dang it. Okay.
Sick.
This is gonna be interesting.
Why does my bag feel light again? Every time.
Oh,
Oh, that's got to be the ball game right there.
I
You're gonna
had
do
the
some.
height and the speed.
You're gonna do some heroic now.
Man,
My left elbow hurts
it did look confident.
already. I'm already developing arm issues, and it's my first day on the job. Ridiculous. I'm so fragile. All right, hole 5, 240 feet, straight ahead over this creek. As long as we miss this branch and this bush, which is definitely hittable, it should be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go St. Pro, go back to the backhand here. The only worry is that I yank into that bush. So I'm gonna try and aim kind of out there, try to keep the nose down for once and throw it flat. All right. Oh, okay, hyzered out quite a bit. Decent shot, but just, the up and down is not guaranteed from there. Hunter's got a chance to get a stroke here. If you can get a 3, for sure.
I got absolutely no accuracy here. I'm gonna be aiming at Connor, hoping to pull it towards the basket. I'm gonna try to release this flat. I remember when Paul used to teach me how to throw flat, he said to act like I was Ken Climo, like just super straight up, you know what I mean?
It's true.
So I'm gonna just picture that I'm a lefty Ken Climo right now. Dead in the heart of the chains. Let's do it. Not bad.
Pretty good. You're in better position than I am.
Mediocre, but not bad. That's not what mediocre means.
Okay, very tough spot. I could try to throw a cut roller, but I don't like that. I'm gonna try and just get the forehand out there and high enough that, hey, maybe it goes near the basket and I'm putting, but at worst, I'm in the open, I take my 4. Yeah, that's about it. I'll take my 4. Hunter's got a chance to get a stroke back, he does, but the ball's in his court. He's gotta make a good up shot, he's gotta execute, and I'm taking my 4. We're avoiding disaster at this point.
I'm gonna try something freaky here. Go with my flare, play a little skip shot. See, the thing about the skip shot is it requires speed.
I was
The thing
curious
I don't
at
have
that.
is speed.
How'd you throw I mean, it wasn't the worst execution. I mean, that was pretty
That would
good.
have been better.
Well,
Dang it.
so much for that.
I mean, when I tell you I have nothing, like, I'm not even making this righty. I'm gonna try to go scuba through the tree. It's a massive tailwind. I'll give you another preview. I know some of the people at home probably miss the windy mics, you know? They probably liked feeling like they were on the course, getting berated by the wind. And I want to make those people feel at home still at our videos. I mean, that was my only bet. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh,
Dang it all.
we're laying this up. It's an obvious choice. I just look so pathetic, but like it has to be done. Has to be done. I feel like I'm playing shuffleboard.
Oh, this wind.
I know, I even left it a little short. I'm gonna lean like way over the basket.
That's coward's game.
No. Heck yeah, Ricky.
Dang it.
Oh, one to play. All right, final hole, 265. It's time to bring out the captain and just launch as far out into this field as I can. And then I've got like what, 3 or 4 strokes to give.
Yeah.
So it's a distance showcase for me at this point. I'm not worried about where the basket is till I get down there. Big tailwind.
Trevor Staub clocking in a 220-foot drive.
I'm honestly just hoping I can like hit one. I feel like I threw a couple in warm-ups that were better than anything I've thrown.
Yeah, you did.
Threw some really good ones.
You're crushing them in warm-ups.
I haven't been able to figure out how to get the nose down and like flatten out my release. I should, if I aim there, I should go there in theory. And this should be able to turn, even in this tailwind, it's very flippy.
I don't think it's gonna be flippy enough.
We'll see.
You're throwing lefty. You gotta remember you're throwing lefty.
I'm getting into it though. All right, here we go, Connor. Bombs away. No, but it's an ace run. Drop. I
up
mean,
there.
I think it's parked.
It's not parked.
Is it short?
Yeah, you're like 40.
It's a birdie putt. You're really one-dimensional with that disc.
This
Why-
is the only flippy disc I have in my bag, and I didn't realize it until I needed to throw lefty.
Maybe that's how you need to find the holes in your bag when you start throwing lefty and you realize.
Like, I don't have a faster disc
Because
than
the
this that's
essence is
flippy.
gone.
Yeah, well, that was even slower than this.
You needed it though. You need a captain in your bag.
There's a little bug on my disc. Oh, not anymore. All right.
Oh, that's awesome though.
It's just not gonna
That's
get
the
far
best
enough
looking
left.
drive we've thrown yet. That was really good.
That felt good. It ripped off a little bit.
Okay.
It's just for pride at this point. Try a little lefty step putt.
Okay.
That was highly illegal. I mean, I was Air Jordan in midair right here before I released that thing.
We got to give this a run just to go for the lefty birdie.
Let's see if you can get a lefty birdie.
I really tried to overcompensate and give it a lot of height because I knew it wasn't going to rotate. Feels good. Was that my
All
10,
right.
10 straight?
That is gonna wrap it up. I'm now about 452 days, I think, since I won last.
Something like that.
I think I have a good chance in the next 2 challenges we're filming out here. I'm gonna take them a little more serious. I'm gonna see what I can do out here. Trevor's real cocky right now. You know, he's riding high on his high horse, deservedly so. But I'm gonna knock him off with the old 1-2, win 2 in a row right here. All right, you know what I'm saying? We'll see you in the next one. This is normally where you can just let one rip. I just made this like 12-year-old joke. I'm gonna restart that.
We're gonna make a fart joke.
Yeah.